Hey Wildcats, I'm Thomas.
And Austin, here with your January Wildcast.
This Friday, the Los Gatos Youth Commission is hosting a fundraiser at Main Street Burgers.
Stop by tonight from 5 to 9 p.m. and let your cashier know if you want your order to be donated.
Spring sports tryouts begin on Monday, so if you're considering playing a sport in the spring, come prepared. Also, next Friday, former English teacher Steve Wong will talk about his experiences growing up as a Chinese American.
Cultural Awareness Week begins on February 11th, and the next week is February break.
The boys varsity basketball team is 2-3 in league as of January 22nd. Varsity and JV both have their next home games against Palo Alto on February 1st. Mark your calendars and be sure to come out to support your fellow Wildcats. Girls varsity basketball is 3-2 in league as of January 22nd. Both varsity and JV play next at Wilcox on January 28th. Boys varsity soccer is 2-1-2 in league as of January 22nd. JV is 0-1 in league, and both teams play this afternoon at Los Altos at 3:30. The girls varsity soccer team is 4-0-1 as of January 22nd. JV is 2-0, and both teams play this afternoon at 3:30 here at Los Gatos. Come out to support your fellow Wildcats. The Los Gatos wrestling team competed in the Overfelt Wrestling Tournament on January 19th. They placed second out of 42 teams. They travel to Gilroy this weekend to compete in another tournament as they head into CCS. Back to you, Austin and Thomas.
Thanks, Nick. Now to a segment in honor of Nancy Offer.
I started working with Nancy. I was a new teacher, and so she was really a guide for me in a lot of ways.
She started peer-to-peer education, and I was really fortunate to work with Nancy for 2 years. Her main focus was to have students have their voices heard. That's why she founded Reality Check.
Nancy Offer was a very special person to me. I actually had her son, Caleb, in my class. And together, Nancy and Caleb helped teach me that students have a lot of power within themselves. It's important to be open-minded, tolerant, and give them that power to help each other.
She was committed to hearing honest voices from the students about issues that were not always easy to talk about.
And she was one of the first people that I met on campus, and she was just so kind and warm and welcoming to me coming to a new school. And she worked so well with fellow teachers and of course with students. I could tell she was just so connected with the students and really listened to them as a very, very good listener.
She showed me that even though we are trying to teach teenagers to become better, we can never expect them to be perfect, and we need to meet them where they're at and help them learn how to deal with all the complexities that life hands them.
Her programs have had an absolute profound effect on our campus environment and on our students, and I can say firsthand because my two sons both were involved with students to students.
Nancy Offer is a legend at Los Gatos High School.
She is the heart and soul of what everything is to be a Wildcat, so she's greatly missed.
Make sure to pick up a copy of this month's issue of El Gato during your 6th period. Peace out, Los Gatos.